The Druze don't all speak with one voice, do they? And we've heard, for example, the rejection of the ceasefire. That came from one Druze community leader by the name of Hekmat Al-Hijiri. He rejected it. But I'm just wondering, who is the one legitimate voice, or is there a legitimate voice that speaks for all the Druze, or at least a majority of the Druze people?
Actually, there is a very powerful intellectual and civil society movement among the Druze. And those people were fighting peacefully this previous regime. And now they have a real important say in what's going on. And they were those who really opened a dialogue with the Syrian regime, trying to overcome even to overcome the many obstacles that had been raised by the negotiators. But so at the end of the day, the massacres that happened, there had been about 10 small and really bigger massacres. All massacres are equal at the end of the day. But yes, there had been about 10 massacres. And those acts practically united the Druze together. And they are now willing to go toward a ceasefire. But still, there are some suspicious people who are seeing the presence of the armed forces loyal to the Syrian regime, not necessarily regular forces, still in the area. So, yes, the situation is very precarious. And I think the position now is still, we can understand it in terms of, a synchronized position among the Druze. Some of them will accept, the others will be suspicious, just to keep their options open rather than a real divide, because at the end of the day, facing those dangers, practically their vision became much more than before. They united much more than before. That's why I think now what we are witnessing is that the Druze, who are a kind of a religious entity that could be affiliated to Islam, but practically they have their origins in many messages sent by their sheikhs from the Hindu culture, the Buddhist culture, and even the Greek culture. So it's a kind of maybe closer to the Buddhism rather than anything else. Still, they are considered to be Muslims and monotheist. At the end of the day, this could be a detail in this situation.